Hey there, and welcome once again to an episode of the Rural Juror Brewery Tour Road Trip.
Well said.
Thanks, I'm Jay.
And I'm Seth.
And today, we're on the road in, oh my gosh, Langley, British Columbia, which is just southeast of Vancouver. Lovely little town west of the mountains and pretty close to the American border.
So Surrey adjacent.
It is Surrey adjacent.
There we go.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we started off our brewery tour at a fun little place in Langley called Dead Frog Brewing. Dead Frog, you been there?
Love it.
Love it. Great place to go. Excellent ambiance. They got a nice patio out front. Go inside, real party atmosphere. Great big menu on the board and like gourmet popcorn.
Yeah.
People love that stuff.
3-4 different types of popcorn.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you like popcorn, you'll find something you like there. You might even find something you love. And if you do what we did and order too much popcorn, they'll put it in a Ziploc for you so you can take it home.
Yeah.
Nice, eh?
Very nice.
And don't you love the logo they've got with the X's over the frog eyes?
I love it. Plus, their tap arms are like dead frog arms.
It was so good, yeah. Like a baby holding an apple.
Exactly.
So today, we're going to be starting with their Pepper Lime Lager, a limited edition beer. Oh, just before I picked up my glass, the head basically dissipated off the top. Very bubbly, but wasn't a lot around for long.
I'm not really getting any peaks here.
Yeah, I know. You're going to have a hard time with the peaks on this one. It's not going to work very well. See all that action in that hazy color, too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hazy. As you can see, I can just barely make my fingers through it.
Yeah. But those bubbles inside are so active.
It's all about the bubbles.
All about the bubbles. Oh, rich nose of lime coming off of that, huh?
I'm getting more pepper.
Are you?
I really am. It's funny I'm not sneezing right now.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, you
That's
like that,
not
eh?
bad. That's not bad. But for me, the lime is what comes across first, and I have it associated more with bar lime than with the fruit lime. So I'm getting a little bit of a boozy association off of it, despite it probably being fairly low in alcohol, 5% even. Ooh, malty.
Actually, I'm getting your lime now. Very much so.
Yeah.
And then it kicks on with a little bit of pepper afterwards. It's very nice.
I'm not getting the pepper. I want to get the pepper. I'm not getting that. I'm getting a lot of malt off the front of this, first of all, and then the lime kicks in for me, and I never get to the pepper. I wonder why.
You're not Iron Man?
Nerd joke.
I do like it. It's very refreshing and very crushable. It's one of those drinks that goes down smooth, and you could probably drink 3 or 4 of them.
Absolutely.
That beer was crisp and delicious.
It was a really nice beer, especially to start off with. You don't want anything too heavy to begin.
Up next, we went to Locality Brewing, their Thank You Honey Lager. It was an experience to get there.
It really was. We went outside of data.
Yeah. When we got there, it was gorgeous.
What a nice spot with a little bit of a water feature out back. I mean, it's very rustic for a brewery itself, but the location is just so nice.
They cued the Canadian geese coming in right when we showed up. It was like it was all planned.
I heard an orchestra in my head. I hear a lot of things in my head, but that day it was an orchestra playing those geese as they landed on the water. I don't know about you, but I got a great big bubbly head on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately mine dissipated.
Oh.
But let me try it anyways.
Do you got peaks?
There's no peaks.
No peaks, I'm sorry. Well, let's take a peek at this beer.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Taking a look at it, we got a bit of a haze. Quite yellow like a traditional lager, but the bubbles on that head are rather large. Wow, lots of malt. Lots of bright malt in there. Hint of lemon as well. Quite a bit of breadiness, wouldn't you say?
I would, actually. I'm finding it smells almost like a typical lager, though. When you take a smell of it, it is kind of like a standard lager where you've got that bready kind of, crisp smell off of it.
Yeah. And sometimes you can get a sense of how dry it's going to be, but with this one, I'm just getting significant malt.
Wow.
Holy kittens.
That is amazing.
There's a ton of malt on that taste, and I did not expect that with the lager, first of all. But the honey part is just a little sweet. I get more that nose feel from honey. You know, sometimes you hit your head and you smell honey.
No.
Just me?
Yeah.
Okay, the voices tell me it's natural, but in this taste, the honey is just a bit of an additive. It's not dominating the flavor at all. It's the malt that really gets me.
It's a nice compliment.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like seasoning that's done just right.
Perfectly, yeah, where
Yeah.
you're just taking that little bit so you can taste the hint, and then it just kind of, there it is.
And I managed to talk to one of the employees while I was there. Every ingredient in this beer comes from their farm. Yeah, but what a great lager. This might be in my top 10 lagers ever.
Yeah,
This is just so impressive. When so many others are copying the macro breweries, they're standing out, and they're standing out tall. Good for you.
You're not a Molson fan?
There's so much that can be said for nice can art, but not for the next one, because unfortunately they were all sold out of cans of this beer at Smugglers Trail. But it was such a good beer, such an interesting and unique experience, I had to bring some home. So, no can for this one, but I was glad we were able to bring it. Smugglers Trail couldn't be more different from the last one.
Absolutely.
You're inside the city there, your big parking lot, patio, open air area that's indoor, but like open air. And you've got the bar, you've got the beautiful decor, you've got the head of a deer up above the fireplace. It was so interesting to go in and just kind of see that difference that was occurring.
It's only been open for about 6 months, and it's a fantastic craft brewery. I've been there a couple times.
And I was really impressed. They had 12 beers on tap. So up next we have Smugglers Trail's Broken Sun. This is an Australian IPA that has no caramel malts at 5.5%. No head to speak of, like just the tiniest bit of frothiness on top, and that's it.
But even from this far away, I can actually smell it, and it smells delicious.
I don't have a ton of action in the glass, some microbubbles going up, only a touch of haze, and a very light color for beer, lots of yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to your glass?
Nothing.
Did you spill a little?
No.
No? The hell, Seth?
What?
Drinking foul.
What?
Dude, we look, we smell, we drink. That's the order.
Yes, we drink, and we smell.
So let's have a sniff now that your taste buds have been ruined. Oh, hint of dank, lots of bright hoppy, a little floral in there.
Wow, I'm getting fruit.
I'm
getting like stone fruit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see specifically Freestone peach scent.
Peach, yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was going with it,
Yeah.
but I wanted to confirm it with another sniff, even though my taste buds are ruined.
Indeedy they are, but Freestone peach is definitely coming out here.
Oh, it's so crisp and
I'm
clear.
also getting grass, and what's that other herb I'm getting in there? Parsley? Nope, maybe not. Maybe it's basil, but there's something in there that's a little more herbal and a little more,
You know, we are in the West Coast. It could be another type of herb. Wow, that is really nice. It just keeps progressing. The more you let it sit in your mouth, it's getting stronger and bolder with that dank, and it's just a really nice beer. It's just easy to drink.
I'm gonna push back just a little because I get the dank at first, but then the bitterness is what I think is reinforcing the dank. I don't think the dank is getting stronger. I just think that as that bitter comes through and it starts to permeate the mouth, you get more of the bitterness pushing the dank aside, and it's dry. It's got a very dry finish, so you're also reinforcing it with that. So there's no sweet left over whatsoever. It's free for that bitterness to grow and to just propagate inside the mouth.
It's all in the back of my mouth right now.
Is it? It's all in the roof of my mouth. Were you a Boy Scout?
I was.
Nobody's surprised by that. For our next beer, we're going to a place called Camp Beer Company. What an interesting location. You go out there and they've got kind of like a camp setup. They've got Adirondack chairs that have these really cool cup holders that kind of slide out, set around tables that are meant to represent like a campfire.
There were picnic benches as well.
Yep, these
And
long picnic tables with dividers in it for COVID separation between groups. Inside, you had open air access to the brewing facilities and just a really nice retail location. It's a great place to visit, even just for the aesthetic. But we managed to have some beers there, and I was really impressed by this one.
We tried the Extra Mile Foggy IPA.
What a nice pour on that one. Lots of bubbly head on there. And it seems persistent for me, but looks like you didn't luck out like I
I
did.
don't get it. Every time that we pour a beer,
More
you
accurately,
get head.
every time you pour the beer,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
get head. You're the one giving me head.
weird. No, I'm not seeing any peaks.
No peaks today.
Whatsoever. That's
Ironically,
very
that we're
sad.
so close to the mountains, there are no peaks.
No peaks.
This is opaque. It's not peaked, but it's opaque. Can't see one single thing through this. It is as thick looking as...
Grape juice.
No, grapefruit juice.
Grapefruit juice.
Yes.
Yes.
Grape, small. Grapefruit, big.
Yes.
Indeed, but because of how opaque it is, you can't see any action in the glass whatsoever, but it's creating a really nice film of head on the sides of the glass, but just such a deep, deep color on there. And the nose is all grapefruit juice to me.
All grapefruit juice.
It's very rich with the juiciness. I'm getting some of the hops, some of the bitter on the nose already. Creamy mouthfeel and the dank right away. But the dank's not dominant.
The
I'm
grapefruit
getting
is.
apricot juice
Yeah.
and pineapple.
Pineapple for sure. Strong pineapple.
The hop is not hop forward on this one, which is normal for an East Coast, but nonetheless, I was expecting with that really hoppy scent to get more of a hop forward taste. No dice. This is smooth and juicy, a little creamy in the mouth.
You know, when I first took my first sip, I actually had pineapple in my sinus. It was the first taste I got, which is really weird.
In the retronasal area.
Yeah, right back here. And it was just, and then the dank came in on the back of the tongue. It was just like, oh yeah. And then the sour and then dank, and it was just amazing journey to taste that.
This is an adventure. You're right. Journey is the right word to use here, just because there's just so much depth and so much presence of flavor, and it's a really fun one to drink. The juice just keeps coming in, then you get some hop. The juice, the dank, the juice, the hop, juice, dank. It's a new style of dance. Enjoy it. The hop, juice, dank, the hop. Boing. I know what you're thinking. Why would I come all the way to the west coast of Canada and go to Langley? Frankly, there's some great breweries in these small towns outside of the major urban centers that need and deserve that same opportunity to show that they're good at what they're doing. And Langley has measured up really nicely. There's plenty of great places to go here. They're not too far apart. None of them are more than 15 minutes away from the next one. Diverse styles, diverse flavors, and a great opportunity to try some new stuff.
The brewing industry is exploding out here.
To the extent that I may never have to have the same beer twice on this show.
Thanks for watching the Rural Juror Brewery Tour.
Road trip, well said.
Thanks.
I'm Jay.
I'm Seth.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Make sure you check us out next time and we'll try some more beers.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
And ring his bell.
Ding.
And that'll send you a notification when new episodes go up every Friday.
And check us out on the website.
ruraljurorbrewerytour.com.
Well said.
Thanks. We have the beer blog, weekly reviews of beers going up there if you want to look for something new. We have all the past episodes. Buy us a beer.
Yeah.
Buy us a beer.
We're
could
good
use
people.
It. I'm a great person, and I deserve that. Really.
I'm sort of a good person.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That got weird. Okay. I might sign up for camp myself. Good job, Camp Beer Company, especially if you've got counselors. No? A mental health thing? No? But it's in my head. I need counseling.
Which voice told you that?
None of them yet. They've gone quiet. Thank you, beer. We're going for the hotties.
I'm very excited for the jupe season. So much I spilled on myself today.
Yep. Want to do the line again so I can cut that part?